Okay. It is 11:02 at night, and I kind of forgot to make the kids bean soup because I was busy. So, but I'll make it right now because I'm gonna make another one tomorrow. I mean my Instapot, but it's no big deal because it'll only take a short amount of time. So you add the beans, and I know it says wash them. I guess I can rinse them. I don't like thumb through them. I typically don't even wash them. I know. You're like, what? And you wash the hotel one? Yeah, well, beans are a little different. Okay. Actually, they weren't dirty. Yeah, had a little bit of something, I guess. The water's pretty clear, though. Okay. So the beans are washed. I'm going to put them in. There's the beans. I'm going to add 8 cups of water. Woo! I'm going to add onion. I don't want to touch them, so I thought if I used that, I wouldn't have to. Like a whole onion. I'm using red onion. You don't have to use red. You can use Vidalia, but that's all I had, so I'm like, well, it'll be all right. Onion. And carrots. It's like 1.5 packs of carrots. Alright. And I'm going to put some garlic in it. Like 2 teaspoons of garlic. And ham from Christmas, or whenever I bought it. It's frozen because you don't want to keep it out. And then this is broth, chicken bone stuff. You know what? I have ham. All right, this is ham flavor that came with it, but that obviously is not enough flavoring. I'm gonna put that in there, but I do have ham flavor. I don't know why I do that to myself. Like, hold on, let me look in the fridge. Found it. You never have too much flavoring, really, truly. Well, I mean, yeah, you can, but that's not enough. I'm going to put a little bit of this because I kind of want to use it and get done with it. And it's just, oh, what is it? Bone black chicken. Because I typically don't buy this, but they must have been out of my Better Than Bouillon. And I want to get rid of it. All right, I'm going to put like 1 tablespoon. And 1 more tablespoon, 2 tablespoons in there. I'm going to stir it up. And then I'm going to start my pressure cooker. Yum, yum. I'm going to start it up. Someone asked me if I liked it. I love my pressure cooker. Instapot. Okay. Now, I don't want to do soup. I think I do. Maybe I do. Maybe I will. I'm going to do 30 minutes. Even though it's 11:07, so it's not going to be done in 30 minutes, but it should build up pressure. If it doesn't, that's a problem. Okay, so I'm gonna let it go. I'm thinking there's one on here that just is kind of like a what's it called? Like it just gets stuff hot, but it doesn't really pressurize and doesn't cook. So that could be the button. I will let it sit for a couple seconds, and then if I don't hear it building up pressure, then I'll just go ahead and do it as a meat and stew and do it for 30 minutes and see. Okay. So we're going to wait. Okay. It's not doing pressure. So I am going to act like do meat and stew. Do it for 30 minutes. It's 11:21. I've wasted 21 minutes or whatever. And we shall see. Okay. It's going off. So I will let the steam out. While I was doing that, I peeled my potatoes and put them in water for overnight. You can do that if you're making mashed potatoes the next day, or if you are making potato soup. So while you have to be in here anyways, cooking or just in here, you can do other stuff, obviously. So I made some cookies, peeled potatoes. It's 12:08. So I think that said 11:21. So the half hour took about 48 minutes-ish, maybe. A little less than that, maybe. I don't know. And I also have cornbread in the oven for the bean soup. So takes a second for it to simmer down. Apparently we're having some kids' friends over tomorrow, so I thought I better get cracking. Make some stuff for them. I might make brownie, mint brownie, something. I don't know. I think I'm gonna do brownies. I think it'll be good. Maybe that'll be in a video. We'll see how it turns out. I don't know, something with mint and chocolate, other than I'll want it, so maybe I won't. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, it's still going. You can see and hear it. Putting all that great steam in your kitchen, in your house. I can't talk too loud because everybody's sleeping. Not everybody. Like Jamie took a nap because he didn't feel good, so now he's up. And sorry. And then the other TV's on too. Jamie, I should have you come try a ginger snap cookie. A ginger snap. There's a little one here that kind of was the extra. Here, try it. Come here.
Wait, is this the same stuff as the gingerbread?
Yeah, kind of. Try it. Come over here.
I don't.
You don't like it?
I do like it.
But what?
I'm a little sick.
Oh, you feel sick?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Because of it?
And the smell of the meat doesn't really go with the cookie. Because the smell affects what I taste.
Oh, okay. It's soup. Okay. So the little thing went down. Okay, so now you can open it. If the thing would be up, you could not open it because it will explode. Alright, this is just really hot. Alrighty. Let's check this soup out. Ooh, it looks good.
Oh yeah, that's the smell that was in my taste buds.
Do you like it or no?
I would like the cookie if there was a cookie smell, but since it was a meat, like a juicy meat smell,
Okay.
it doesn't really go with it.
Alright, that's fine.
Like makes my stomach confused.
Confused, like what you're supposed to
Like
eat?
think I would eat meat, but I'm actually eating a cookie.
Okay, well, let's check this out. So we have our carrots, and we'll cut into those and make sure they're done. I have a lima bean. I'm gonna try to find a really big bean. I think they're all done, really, truly. But just so you can see. Now, you can definitely cook this all day. I just never have time. Obviously, I kind of forgot. All right. So here is the carrot. I'm gonna put it up here. Carrot. Bing. Okay, did you see? Woo! Went right through. Okay. I feel like that juice is gonna get on me, so hold on. And I just don't want that on me. It's all hot. All right, so here's the lima bean, or the kidney bean. Oh, that's a little harder. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna do the lima bean. Lima beans are done. All right, the kidney bean. I'm gonna have to try that. No, kidney beans are not done. Okay. What about this bean? That one's done. So that's what I'd usually pull out is a kidney bean. Now that one was. Okay, could be just a fluke. Yeah, because some of them are like split open, so I know they're done. Alright, so let's check. It could just be weird. It could have been one. That went through, that went through. I'm gonna try it though. I think it's good. Yeah, they're done. Okay. So 30 minutes on the Instapot. Totally done. Soup is ready to go. Now, it is a little bit thin. Okay, juicy, watery, whatever. So how I manage that, because I kind of like mine a little thicker. I don't know if I can show you. Let me see. Well, can you see? It's just, it is a little bit thinner. So, no big deal. What I do is, I have navy beans or Great Northern beans. I'll do Great Northern. So I take Great Northern beans and I open them. And I drain them. And sometimes I have to put 2 cans, it just depends. So I drain them because they're kind of like slimy. Not really slimy, but kind of slimy. And I get a bowl, usually with higher size, but I'm going to use what I can. Maybe I'll use this bowl. Okay, so I'm going to put it in here. Typically, what I would use is a food processor, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to use some kind of masher. Okay, so what I do is mash them so they become thick, and then I put them in there and let them absorb some of the juice. But of course, I cannot find my masher. I used one of them. I have 2. There. Sorry. It just depends on where Taylor decides to put it. It's always like a game. Not a game I like to play, but it's a game. Okay, so I'm going to mash these up so they mush. I'm hoping. If it doesn't work, then I will put them in the blender, but I really don't want to have to do that. But I might have to, and that's okay. because you just want to get them thick to thicken up your soup. Well, that's how I thicken it up, at least. I don't know how other people. I just don't like it too watery looking. Right now, maybe I'll take some out and show you what it looks like right now. Okay. Okay. So this is kind of what it looks like right now. So you can kind of see the liquid, which I understand they're supposed to be liquid, but I don't know. Call me weird, whatever. It is what it is. That's what I like to do. So usually I just use one can, and it usually does the trick. But if I need to, I'll thicken it up with another can. Okay. So I'm gonna put this in. It's like a paste. Stir it up. Now it's a little thicker. I mean, you can even see how much thicker it is. So, and as it absorbs into those beans, the liquid, it'll become thicker. I don't want it too thick where I'm like scooping it out. So I think one can will work this time. And I'm trying to rinse that thing off. Get all the beans off. Okay, so that is my bean soup. If you do not have an Instant Pot, you definitely can do exactly what I did and put it in the crock pot for 8 hours. Not a problem. So just, if you're like me, you get home and you're like, what am I gonna make? Or I forgot to make it. You only have an hour, you're gonna wanna do it in an Instant Pot versus a regular pot. Or obviously the slow cooker. Or you can do it in the morning before you get home. Now this is my problem. What happens to me? I leave and have everything ready in the slow cooker or in the crock pot. And I don't get home from work for a while. Like forever, and it gets, oh, now you're okay for the cookie, it gets burned or it just gets dried out because I stayed over 3 hours or so. So anyways, that's sometimes what happens. But anyways, all right, so that is the bean soup recipe, and hopefully you enjoy it. Thanks. Bye.